Any couples in tonight? Give me a cheer. Anyone single? Give me a cheer. Way more excited about that. That sounds way more exciting. What's your name over there, nice lady? Hannah. And what do you do for a living, Hannah? You're a student with a part-time job. Well, of course you fucking have to. Like, there's not much money in the old student game, is there? Like, unless you're one of those like proper posh cunts that were like, I went, oh, do you ever have to go to university with one of them where you're just like, with like, oh no, I'm really struggling. Like, really? Yeah, I'm really struggling. I've only got like £5,000 left on my dad's credit card. Fucking wanker. I've been eating fucking beans for 2 months. Oh no, I'm really hungry. Oh God, I shared a flat with someone who was like that. She was such a fucking arsehole. I hated her. And I'm not very good at sharing with people. I'm not the person that you want to like share a house with or a flat with. I'm really not very good at it. But she really fucking did my head in. She came from HotWaterComedyClub, right? And I've never told this on stage before. I hope she's not in. And but she used to go home. I went to university in South London because I was 17. I went, right, fuck it, I'm gonna get out of the northwest because I grew up in Chorley. I was like, London, that's where I was like, fucking yeah, London, that's where I need to go, right? And so I went to London. I ended up sharing a house with this girl who was like really fucking like posh, considering she'd come from HotWaterComedyClub. That was the thing that really fucking confused me. Every weekend she'd go home from London to HotWaterComedyClub. She'd visit her mum. Her mum would go and give her like a full set of Tupperware, all signed, all with each different day written on it, with each meal, and she'd come back and make them for herself. And then one day, we'd been at uni for about a month, and she went, oh, I'm bored of what I've been given from my mum. I want to have beans on toast. How do you make that? It's like, well, you know, like you put the bread in the toaster, and she went, oh, I know how to do that bit. It's the beans. I was like, all right, okay, yeah. Put the beans in a pan, put them on the hob, heat it up. Is that all? I'm like, yeah, that's all. So I'm not sure I won't get food poisoning. I was like, pretty sure you won't get food poisoning from that. She disappeared off into the kitchen. She came back 5 minutes later. She went, how do I open the tin? It's like, for fuck's sake, there's a tin opener in the thing. She's like, I know how to use a tin opener. What I mean is, like, it's really hot. I went... Walked into a kitchen, there's this swelling can of beans sat in a pan. Just like, oh, for fuck's sake. What you've done there is you've created a fucking bomb. That's what's happened. So what is it you're studying? Sports and exercise. All right, so it's not even a proper studies. Fucking brilliant. Sports and exercise. I mean, obviously, I could do it. I'm one to talk. Like, look at me. But yeah, sports and exercise science. So, what's your favourite broken leg? I don't know. That's like, does it lead on to stuff like physiotherapy? That sort of. You do testing on people. That sounds fucking awesome. Do they know about it? Do they know you're testing on them? Like, all right, so that's fucking. Because I used to do quite a lot of sport. You wouldn't think it to look at me. I broke my leg playing roller derby. Obviously. Fucking look at me. I was teaching somebody how to skate, right? And I managed to get my foot caught behind my heel and twisted my ankle and like completely broke my leg like in 2 places. Hit the deck. I'm lying there like in absolute agony. And one of my mates who's like our team medic, she's fully medically trained. She came over, skated over, went down onto one knee next to me, and I'm lying there going, I've broken my fucking leg, right? She's medically trained. She knows you've got to keep your patient calm no matter what. Because she just looked at my leg and looked at me, and I'm going, I broke my leg. And she went, yeah. That is fucked, mate. Do you want a photo? Yeah, right. So I'm lying there, and she went off to go and call for an ambulance. And where we practiced was right next to Manchester City's home ground. And I'd managed to break my leg just as the final whistle had gone. So it was like gridlock traffic. It took an hour for the ambulance to get there. So I was in absolute agony. After about 20 minutes, I started to go into shock. And she came over, and you know this, right? Because she went, I was going, this is really hurting, and this is really, I'm in a lot of pain. And she went, don't worry, what's happening is when you exercise, you get a rush of endorphins. They're like the body's natural painkillers, they're great. But when you injure yourself, you get a sudden burst of them, and then they start to fade away. That's what's happening now. You're starting to go into shock, but it's all right. There's an easy way to get the endorphins flowing again. I was like, anything, fucking anything. And she looked me dead in the eye and went, masturbate. You fucking what? I'm in a leisure centre on a Sunday afternoon. There are people skating around me. Fuck it, chuck a coat over me, I'll give it a go. And I did, it was fucking difficult as well. It's really off-put. Like, no, it's not because people are looking at you. That makes it easier. Not for them. Skating around trying to not to make eye contact with you. Look at me! And not like that at all. No, it turns out, right, it's really difficult. It turns out it's really difficult in that situation, not for the weirdest reason, which is that you can only get so far before you need to point your toes. And yeah, you know what I mean? Like, nearly there. Fucking hell!